Hi everybody, welcome to day one of the phase one workouts of the fitness challenge. So today we are going to do one superset 3 times through, and if it's on week one, I want you to take up to 30 seconds of rest in between. And if you're on week 2, I really want you to challenge yourself and try to do this superset back to back to back. That's how I've been doing them in the last week, and I promise it's a scorcher. So let's go ahead and get started with that first superset of single leg squats to a chair, followed by lay down push-ups. I'm going to be doing this rep for rep with you. So as I explain the exercise, I'm going to do all of the reps, so just follow along with me. And I hope you enjoy this workout. So I have a small table here that is roughly about chair dining room height. So find whatever you have in your household, whether it's a bench, a sturdy box, a table, a chair, and we're gonna go ahead and squat down to it. And then I want you to engage your core by rotating your pelvis down, lock up the glutes, tighten your core, brace your core. So if I were there, pretend like, it's gonna punch you in the gut. So just make sure to keep it really, really tight. And then you're gonna balance on one leg. Now you can have your hands up here, or you can have your hands on your hips. I personally like to have my hands up, but it is personal preference. Find your balance, and we're gonna do 6 squats per leg. So you're gonna come down and then back up. So that was 1 and 2 and 3. Now for this one, I just want you to move slowly, quickly as you touch your glutes down to the table. Don't rest, and then back up and squeeze the glutes at the top. Then we're gonna switch over to the other side. Engage that core, lock the glutes by squeezing them. Come down, and then back up. Down, and back up. It's okay if you're wobblier on one side than the other. The goal is to make both sides equal. 4, 5, and 1 more. Whoop, and 1. Okay, so those are difficult. I should have started with my left leg since that was my weaker leg, but that's okay, next time. Then we're gonna do lay down push-ups. So I'm going to come down, make sure that I have my feet not together, but shoulder width up or hip distance apart. Lock the glutes, and then we're gonna come down for 4. So be 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way to the ground. Extend your arms, and then squeeze. Come up in a straight line. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down. Come up in a straight line. We're gonna do that for 12, so 10 more. 4. You guys got this. Make sure that you always come up in a straight line. Make sure that your elbows don't flare. So you want it to be fairly close to your body. Make sure that your hands are directly underneath your shoulders and down. If this becomes too difficult, you can always come up on your knees, feet on the floor, and down, okay? So challenge yourself. See how many you can get without your knees on the ground. And when you can't do this anymore, then just switch to knees on the ground and get all the way into 12, okay? So the goal is to not stop if you can, or if you can. If you can just keep going. And if you need to do every other, that's okay. Just do every other push-up. Just make sure that you're going down very slowly, all the way down, and when you come up, you're in a straight line, okay? Okay, so that is your first superset. 6 single leg squats per leg, 12 lay down push-ups. If this is week 1, take a 30-second break, grab some water. If this is week 2, I want you to push yourself, and I want you to do this 2 more times, back to back, without taking a break. You can either rewind this video and do that with me again, or go ahead, hit pause, do it 2 more times, and then come back for your last circuit of the workout. All right, quick change of angle for the second circuit of your workout. So we're gonna do 3 exercises back to back, just like for the first exercise, or for the first superset. If this is week 1, I want you to take 30 seconds in between these. If this is week 2, I want you to do these exercises back to back and only take a break at the very end after you've done these exercises 3 times through for each, okay? So we're gonna begin with squat to rows. So I'm gonna step back to create tension in the band, and I'm gonna have my shoulders pulled down. Then I'm gonna engage my core, rotate my glutes down. Stand with your feet a little bit wider than hip distance apart. And then I want you to engage your core, and then I want you to move slowly through this so that when you squat down, let me a little bit wider. So when you squat down, you're getting all the way low and then back up and row, okay? Low and row. If you need, you can have a little bit extra tension for support. So by taking a step back, down, up, squeeze the glutes and row. So that's 3, we're gonna do 7 more for a total of 10. This is one of my absolute favorite exercise combinations with squats. Make sure that you're moving slowly and you get all the way down here and back up and so for the next one, we're gonna do single leg standing shoulder extensions. You can do this with your band or with a dumbbell. So I'm gonna show you with the band. You're gonna extend your arms to create tension here when your arms are fully extended. So I'm gonna stand, or sorry, when your arms are fully down. So I'm gonna stand a little bit forward, and then I'm gonna balance on one leg. Squeeze that glute, engage your core, and then I'm going to extend, okay? So by having resistance in the band at the bottom of the extension, that means that you have resistance throughout. Now you're gonna find that this exercise is difficult because you're trying to balance. So you can't let your body wobble, and that's what creates a full body engagement. Your core is firing up, your glute is firing up. Switch legs and 5 more. So it's 5 per leg. If you have dumbbells, you can utilize dumbbells for this as well. I actually prefer to have dumbbells personally, but this works if you don't have dumbbells. Balance, it's hard when you're talking. And 2 more, 1 more. Woo. Okay, and for your last exercise, we are going to get on the floor, where I was just stopping. And we're gonna do single leg glute bridges. So for this one, I want you to find the top position of your glute bridge, just like for the warm-up. And when you're here, I then want you to lift that leg, okay? So don't lift it, don't extend it, just have it lifted here. Squeeze the glute, find that top position, lower, and then up, okay? Lower, and then up, and I want you to do 10 per leg, okay? So challenge yourself here. If this is difficult, you can't raise your hips all the way up. Simply put this leg on the ground. This is called a B stance, and I want you to have most of your weight on this leg, but you're using this one to balance, okay? So this is gonna help you work that single leg strength so that eventually you can have this leg up and be able to fully squeeze your glutes at the top. Switch legs and up. Make sure that you squeeze the glutes at the top. We're moving slowly through this. 4, again, if you need to put this leg down, that's okay. See how many you can do with your leg raised, then bring your leg down. If this is week 1 and you can only do 3 with your leg up, see if on week 2 you can then come up, okay? See how many more you can do. Maybe you can do 5 on week 2. This is progress, guys. We want to see progress. You want to challenge yourself to see a change. So that's 10 per leg. If this is week 1, take a 30-second water break. If this is week 2, I want you to do those 3 exercises back to back again. Don't take a break. Start with a squat to rows, and we'll go from there. So You can either rewind this video or do it on your own. So that was your required portion of the workout. I hope you enjoyed it. Now, if you have extra time and if it's week 1, there's an optional core circuit. If it's week 2, I really want you to get that in, okay? So I'm gonna link that above, or you can go to the Fit with Theo page and find that core video. Go ahead and do that, and I can't wait to hear how you liked it. See you at the next workout, guys.